Hello everyone and welcome to Cloud9 Blessings. This is Amber and I hope that you are all having a very beautiful and blessed week. Thank you so much for joining me here on the channel. I am now going to share with you two very amazing rapture dreams that share two special encounters with Yeshua Hamashiach, Jesus Christ, emailed in by our dear sisters in Christ, Anna and Ruth. Enjoy. The first rapture dream, which I am about to share with you today, was emailed in by our dear sister in Christ, Anna. And in this email, it says, I had this dream early 2019. And in my dream, I was standing on a beautiful mountaintop. Directly behind me was a small cave that I had slept in. I woke up in the cave, and when I got up and walked out, I saw Jesus standing near the edge of the cliff. I do not know how I got there or why I was here, but I knew that Jesus wanted to show me something very important. Jesus looked exactly as you would expect him to look, in his 30s, wearing white linen robes, brown hair, and brown eyes. He then looked at me and motioned me to approach him. We were both at the edge of the cliff. We were quite high up on the mount and it was still dark. He then showed me a ladder. It was wide and huge. It went up all the way to the clouds. Jesus told me that this was the same place where Jacob dreamt of the ladder that reached heaven. He then told me whoever went on this ladder would be saved and would be able to enter into heaven. I said, what do you mean? He said that the ladder represented himself and that whoever took a step on faith and climbed the ladder would be able to enter heaven, and that he would be waiting and watching from the top part of the ladder. Then I saw Jesus was watching from heaven, looking down on the earth and hoping that people would find him, the ladder, and accept the help before it was too late. He said that the time was short and that the time was running out. People had to hurry before the ladder was pulled up into heaven. Then it would be too late to enter into his kingdom. I asked him, what if someone was almost at the top but could not quite make it? He said that it would be okay because he would still help and lift them up with his outstretched hand. And I said, what would happen if the person was new to faith and he was only at the bottom because he had just accepted Christ recently and was new in his faith journey? Jesus replied, then at the final moment, I will lift up the whole ladder so that they will be caught up and be saved. They only have to have 1 foot on the bottom, and that would be enough. Then I understood what he had told me, that even a new believer will be saved, even if it was a recent believer, as long as they believed and accepted Christ and put just 1 foot on the ladder, he or she would be saved by his grace. When I woke up, I had a revelation that pulling up the ladder was Christ providing our salvation, pulling up because of our faith. Faith on our behalf is needed, and when we show faith by stepping onto the ladder, Christ does everything else. He provides the way for us. Thank you so much, Anna, for sending in this beautiful rapture dream and your encounter with Jesus Christ. The next rapture dream I am about to share with you also has an amazing encounter with Jesus Christ. And in this email, Ruth says, hello, my name is Ruth and I would like to share with you an experience that I had a few years ago, and I call it my appointment with Jesus. I was going through depression and was very angry with the world. I couldn't cope being a Christian anymore, and I was so tired and so worn out that I lost faith and hope. It seemed so hard, almost impossible to show the light of Christ. I felt like giving up. When I went to bed, I closed my eyes and went to sleep. When I woke up and my eyes instantly opened, standing before me was a very beautiful angel. His face was porcelain and had golden wavy hair. He had a gown that had white and burgundy colors on it, and he looked at me and stretched out his muscular arm and told me to come with him. In my heart, I knew he was taking me to heaven. I held his hand and we flew through the ceiling up into the sky at Mach speed. I passed the clouds and went into space. I was afraid because it was so dark, but I saw the beautiful stars. I was scared. He knew I was scared and told me not to be. Then I was calm. We went through the portal of light and I entered a world, and it was huge. It looked just like Earth. It had lots of green grass and had mountains and a path with people walking in robes and talking. They waved and said hello like they knew me. I thought they were so friendly and so kind. I felt this is what I've been looking for all of my life, and it was home sweet home. The angel that was with me pointed to the mountains, and I looked and saw a bright white speck that caught my attention. The minute I focused on it, I immediately transported there in the twinkling of an eye. When I looked, it was Jesus. He was waiting for me. He was sitting leaning sideways with his left elbow touching the rock. The rock was cut out for him to sit comfortably. When he saw me, he said, "I've been waiting for you. We have an appointment." I was in awe. He was so beautiful. He looked Middle Eastern. He stood up and brightness was all over him. He had a white gown that was whiter than snow, and he walked towards me. I felt the love pouring out of him. I couldn't even contain myself. Pure love came out of his beautiful brown eyes. He hugged me and I felt so loved. I felt complete and whole. He then asked me what had been troubling me. I said, "In planet Earth, I feel so lost. I have no desire to go on." I told him I try to spread the love, but the people are so mean instead. They talk behind your back and hurt your feelings. I feel like it's a waste of time. They don't appreciate anything you do. I said, "There's so much evil." One thing I noticed was he never interrupted me when I was talking. He was so attentive and so caring about what I was telling him. He said, "I understand how you feel 100%. Remember, I lived on the earth for some time. I know exactly what you mean. This is why I came to the earth. I came to save the world, spread the love, and many rejected me. They mocked me and said I was a false prophet. I even shed my blood for them and for you. Now you have to continue spreading the love. If you let the world dim your light, you will become bitter like them, a soul without hope. You must keep smiling and shine your light." He told me he loves my smile and he wants me to keep smiling. He walked with me telling me secrets of why things are and why they are on earth, and everything made complete sense to me. He also said I wouldn't remember anything he told me when I go back to earth. I told him, "Please, I want to stay with you here. I don't want to go back to this place where I want to be here, where I belong." He said, "It's not your time yet. Everything will be okay. Don't worry. I will be with you always. I want you to read the book of what I said to do and talk with me every day. If you do this and follow my commandments, you'll be all right. I will see you soon." When he said that to me, I felt so energized, so super changed. I felt I can face the world again. He sent me back to earth. My eyes opened automatically. I was back in my room, in my bed. I was facing up and I had tears flowing down my face. I also felt like I had the wildest smile from ear to ear. I said out loud in my bed, "I just saw Jesus." I never been the same ever since. This experience has given me peace, hope, happiness. My depression went away and I am now smiling again, letting my light shine to the world as Jesus told me to do. God bless you all. Thank you so much, Ruth, for sending in this very touching and very encouraging experience that you had with Yeshua. I also want to thank each and every one of you for watching this video today. I truly hope that it blesses each and every one of you. Thank you all so much for watching, and God bless.